The DEA has been looking at Wayne Lowry for trafficking, and that's the same ring that Danny was caught up in.
Well, you're talking about the drugs they found in Miami?
Mom, the theory's still the same, that Danny stole those drugs from Wayne Lowry, and that's how... Bottom line is, we're still looking at Wayne Lowry for the murder. It's just gonna be a whole lot easier to pull him in on the trafficking.
Kyle Chandler does on Bloodline and how he's holding that family together, and he's walking a fine line. You never know who he's telling the truth to, who he's lying to, his wife, his mother, his sisters, and then, I mean, the ultimate act of what happens between he and Ben Mendelsohn.
The drugs they found in Danny's apartment in Miami. Think it's possible someone else could have put them there?
Doesn't fit with what we're working on or what we know at this time.
When did you know he was dealing drugs?
I knew he wasn't making all that money working here.
Kyle Chandler plays John with a simplicity. He doesn't overdo it. He doesn't get big. He doesn't have to get blustery. He keeps it simple. He keeps it right here. He connects to the other actors.
I promise you that anything that I find out about this investigation, I'll let you know first as soon as I find it out. I promise you.
Usually you can look at an actor and you look at a character and you say, oh, I know he's gonna ultimately screw somebody or kill somebody or burn their house or do that. You never suspected that with the character of John. You never suspected it would go that far.
What if somebody saw us?
Nobody saw us, sir. Kevin, you have no reason to be scared. The only one that they're looking at is Wayne Lowry. That's it.
What about Marco?
What about Marco? Marco's spinning his wheels. I'm watching him. Whatever he does, he brings to me. I'm on top of that.
And then there's this kid.
Don't worry about the
What's
kid.
he doing
Don't
here?
worry about the kid. Don't worry about the kid. Don't f***ing worry about the kid, man. Don't worry about the kid. Man, all you gotta do is you just gotta take care of your wife and your kid. Everything else is fine.
Kyle Chandler's a leading man, but he's playing it as a character actor. It starts as a leading man, and then all of a sudden there's a shift that happens in the material, and he tackles it as a character actor.
Your dad may not have been a good father, but he was not a bad guy.
Right.
And I'm sure he meant to do the right thing by you. Sometimes it's hard to do the right thing.
Kyle Chandler is a kind actor. He gives to every other actor that's in a scene with them. He's the kind of actor that goes around and introduces himself to everybody on the set where he's number one on the call sheet. You want to be around him, and you only want to be a better actor when you're around him.
You're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. Story of my life.
When I first saw Ben Mendelsohn, I went, oh my God, who is that guy? Then of course you look him up and you pray that one day you'll actually have a role or something that he's right for.
Just let me finish, okay? Just a couple more words and then I'm gone, okay? So clearly I'm in danger because these guys are really pissed off. I don't know what they're gonna do to me, but since I used the inn to bring the drugs through, now you're all in danger.
What do you mean you use the inn?
Normally I'd say I'm sorry, but I'm not because you're all liars. I always have been.
Would you just please stop it?
And you are the worst.
That character is so frightening, and yet, because of the flashbacks of what he went through as a kid, you empathize with him.
Whatever you're holding on to, you're going to die with it. But not me. I'm done. I'm moving on. I'm tired of the whole thing. So there's no hard feelings. Just goodbye.
He's such a precise actor. There's a cadence to his dialogue. There's a pause. There's a look with his eyes. He is really intense.
You always took Dad's side. You never protected me. I never felt safe in this house. And now, none of you are safe in this house.
His character of Danny is so menacing, and at the end, I don't know that when people are watching the duel between the two actors, who they're rooting for. How could you not root for Kyle? He's your hero, and look what Danny's done to him, and yet your heart's breaking for Danny because of what he's going through.
So, Johnny boy, you sure you're doing the right thing? You can still change your mind.
What was it Dad used to say about changing your mind?
Change your mind, you'd lose your mind. Yeah? Man's gotta have convictions.
It's Cain and Abel at its finest, and those two brothers going against each other, and I think they rose to the occasion. Each of them, they played off of each other so brilliantly.
I don't know, Danny. I'd ask you, but you never made the right choice in your life.
Doesn't matter now anyway. It's a done deal, right?
The duality of the role for Ben of Danny is written on the page, but with any lesser of an actor, you wouldn't have the empathy. He's giving you, the audience, that Jekyll and Hyde kind of thing that he's playing all at once. Not many actors can do that. He's beyond Emmy-worthy.